for so long with my eyes on me. Too deaf to hear, too blind to see. Broken hearts on the city streets.
Hello again, and welcome to another Transformer Hunters with me, Hot Rodney. I've had a pretty good haul this month, so what I've decided to do, because it's been 4 weeks since I actually uploaded my first video, and I've come up to 100 views on it, which I'm quite happy with. I think it's very good, and I've got quite a few subscribers now. And what I've decided to do is every month, if I get a half decent haul, I'm going to do like a haul video, like some guys do out there. And I'm going to include things, separate them into the different ways that I get them. So, for instance, these two guys here aren't from a car boot sale. They were from the wonderful world of B&M. But what I'm going to do is separate them into car boot sales, eBay hauls, and bargain shops. So just starting the ball rolling with these. I went into B&M after we'd been away for a weekend with the family, and they had some holiday money left, and I wanted the kids to spend the money on something that's a little bit worthwhile. So I went in there knowing that they have the Voyager toys in there, and I really like the look of Roadbuster and Blaster, and they were in there. And I said, well, you should buy that one, Roadbuster, that's really good, that one, look at all the guns and everything. And then he saw Rhinox with all his, that turns into a rhino, and he decided that was the one that he wanted, and I was like, don't get that one. And there was also Springer in there, and Skybite, and a few of the others. So the two that he chose were Sandstorm and Rhinox. Now, I was really dubious about this thing, but it's brilliant. It's a really nice robot. It transforms lovely. The actual rhino form of it is fantastic. It's really good. So I'm happy with this. I'm really chuffed with how good quality it is. This one in particular, so it's a little bit more difficult to transform, but the robot form, when it's actually stood there and everything, it's got nice light piping, as you can see. That's a good shot. I didn't know it did that. It's really good. It's fantastic. Obviously a triple changer opposed to... So yeah, I'm chuffed with the B&M bargains thing that we've got. I also got another one of the Voyager figures, but that's been put away for a birthday or something like that, or maybe might even save it till Christmas. He's also a triple changer, and a green one, a little bit like this guy, but not the same. So I'll leave it up to you to decide who it is. Right, my first thing that I'll do today is I did a few eBay purchases. I found a job lot on the internet that cost me £10 for quite a few little Transformers that were all sent to me. They all came very quickly. A few little ones, so just for instance, there's a little version of Ratchet. He's quite nice, quite a good little one. And I got this guy here. I'm not sure what his name is, but I've got two of these now. It's transformed into kind of like a little beach buggy kind of thing. He was pretty good. But the ones that I actually wanted the haul for are these two bots here. First of all, Jackie from Transformers Prime, Wheeljack, which is a great, really good condition. Obviously, I haven't got the weapons or anything. Transforms into it looks like a bit like a Lancia, but it's not a Lancia. It's a good little Transformer. It's got long arms and everything, a bit like some of the other Transformers Prime ones are. But it's a lovely bot, that. And this guy, Starscream, a big version of Starscream, like the Cybertron version, which is a very nice, very nice. The thing is, I can't work this out, right? And somebody might be able to help me on it. It says it was sold as Starscream, and I looked on the internet and it says it's Starscream, but it's not Starscream's colours. It's very maroon in colour. Surely that would be thrust. Is it not thrust? It's even got like little thruster things on the back of his wings. Would suggest that that's thrust. Or is it Starscream? Somebody tell me. Nice bot. Really, really nice bot. And also thrown in there was this. Now, I've picked up some crappy Transformers in my time, but this thing is a Sideswipe from Transformers Energon or Transformers Armada, or which one it were, in 2002, I believe it is. That is a sorry excuse for a Transformer, in my opinion. It's got windows bits off its side, and it's got crap legs and crap arms. Its body's a bit, it doesn't really stick in place. It has like a feature that when you press that, bits fire off, but it doesn't fully transform. It only partly transforms. That's rubbish, right? Whoever designed that wanted sacking, because that's not a Transformer. And the actual car form is a really horrible car, like a Datsun kind of thing. Now, you're not telling me it's because it's the era, because one of the other purchases what I got on the car boot sale this morning, was this, which is Blur. Now that's a much better, and this is from the same line. This is the same year, right? That and that are from the same year, and this is much better. It's a much nicer Transformer. Transforms really good. It's fair enough. It's a bit like a futuristic kind of thing, and he's got a lot of kibble on his back. But this is just terrible. It looks half decent as a car. It's crap. This is a much better Transformer. So this thing is in my top 5 worst Transformers of all times. Awful. Going on the theme of when I've been on car boot sales, let's go into the ones that I got quite recently. I recently found this on a Transformer. By the way, this was 50p, and this one was also 50p. This was a different day that went onto the car boot sale, and it's not complete. Obviously, you can see there, its little cockpit is showing. And so the pilot is going to get very, very cold. But it's this is Blaster. I looked at the colours of it when I picked it up, and I thought that looks like Blaster's colours, and apparently it's a variation on Soundwave's like Cybertronian version. It looks a bit like a stealth bomber, but obviously the canopy's missing. So what I've done is, I mentioned last time that I have a bit of a junkyard, and it's essentially a mass of spares that I have, and all I did was craft together like a little bit of a thing that you can pop on it, which is made up of bits of Soundwave and bits of that was a smaller version of that thing there, and a canopy from Starscream. Now it actually, it does clip on place and it stays on there. So now he has a little canopy thing, and the colours work quite well with it. So for now, it'll do. It's not a bad little thing. Also on the car boot sales, just to prove that you do come across them now and again, I found a little G1 Mixmaster. Really, really good condition. Beautiful condition, in fact. Really, really good colours. I like the fluorescent green. I think that was a freebie. I was going to kind of keep getting these little freebies when I go on the car boot sales with my kids. If they go rooting through the bins and they've been searching there long enough, the people tend to say, "Oh, you can have that for free, mate." So that was a free, which is good. I found the obligatory bot shot, which is Thundercracker, which is a nice little bot. So you know how he's got a little face. There you can see his face snarling away. Yes, Thundercracker from the bot shots. He's got one like little dicky arm, but apart from that, it's okay. Still transforms. And here comes to my second really, really, really crappy purchase of the day. Is this thing, which isn't a Transformer. Before anybody starts jumping on the bandwagon, I know it's not a Transformer. I know what it is. It's a Megamorph, but I've got a Megamorph I got a Megamorph before, which is a where is it? Can't find it at the moment. It's the Thing. These were made by Marvel, and it's the Thing from the Fantastic Four. It transforms into like a truck kind of thing, but it's really crap, really naff thing. But it was only 50p, and it's really floppy, and I'm not very chuffed with it. You can't really do much with it. When it's in truck form, you can ram it about. But I've got to say one thing about them. Check out these hands. These hands are amazing. They've got like fully articulated fingers. You can proper like do whatever you want with these. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. So what I'm thinking is I have got a few other Transformers that I'm kind of doing up a little bit, and so I'm thinking, why not use these hands to put on something that's a bit more worthy of it and cannibalise the hell out of this guy, because he's rubbish. So yeah, I might get rid of it. I might get rid of it. Oh, also, in the actual, it's got like a chest cavity here, because on the other Megamorph that I got, I can't get it open. Here it is. It had a little Spider-Man. I don't think this is the correct one, but when I opened it up, he was sat in there hiding like, hee. So yeah, freebie's a freebie. This morning on the car boot sale, when I went on there, found the usual Bumblebee. It was 20p. And also found Blackout, which is really nice, 20p. And Jazz. Now this, I know that these little Legion ones kind of take liberties because they're a bit tiny, and it's harder to get decent engineering in with these. Come on. Focus. There we go. Now, the trouble is, right, you've got your front there, and then look, it's grill again. What's all that about? Rubbish. So yeah, 20p. So I'm not complaining. Now, this nearly got into my top 3 of Transformers that I found this week, and this was another side swipe, better than that crappy thing. I'll just put how good it is there. That was 50p from the car boot sale. Really nice, and an absolute pig to transform. I was faffing about with this for about half an hour trying to actually get all the panels in to get it into the car form. I've seen it before on the internet. But it has a roof, and this one hasn't got a roof, and I thought, well, maybe it's got the roof missing or something like that, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a convertible version of a Corvette. Very nice, lovely little Transformer. Now I get onto my top 3 Transformers of the month, the ones that I've picked up. At number 3 is, believe it or not, Underbite from the brand new Transformers Robots in Disguise series. Whoops. Believe it or not, off of a car boot sale. How? It's only just come out. This thing is £10, whatever it is, in the shops. £1, and it was packaged. So I found this on a guy. There were some guys that were selling some Transformers, and this was fully packaged. And I says, "How much for that, mate?" And he says, £1. £1 for that? That's amazing. These blokes did look like they'd been robbing people's houses, I must admit. But you can always get bargains off them kind of guys. So yeah, got myself Robots in Disguise, and you go into that, and it turns into like a little car thing, and then it goes back the other way, and it clicks. Little doggy thing. Got a bit of a mouth action going on. It's yeah, nice. £1. Brilliant. My second purchase, my second favourite purchase of the month goes to this guy, which is sometimes when you get the movie ones, you get some really naff ones that they're crappy. This is brilliant. It's a really nice bot, and it's got a bit missing off the back of it. It's like got a little bit of a flap that goes down and covers up the back of it, and just neatens it all up. But it's great. It's a really nice bot. You can tell that it's some of the design work is the same kind of people that do the there's one that's a Blackout, the large Blackout. It's very similar. Nice, clever transformation, and this thing is like a variant on the version that was in the film. and it's like a red and white version. All I can think is they went to Michael Bay and he wanted to do that, and then somebody said, people will think it's like the truck off of Baywatch, mate. So they didn't do this one. They did obviously released it as a toy, but it wasn't in the film like that. It's really nice, lovely paint apps on it, and yeah, great bot. 20 pence. 20 pence. Yes, 20p. Brilliant. And that brings me to my greatest Transformer I have ever found on a car boot sale of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Starscream. Ghost Starscream. I was walking down the car boot sale and I saw this thing in jet mode. It was partly transformed, and I thought to myself, that looks nice. That looks really, really nice. And I asked the lady how much, and she said 50p. I thought, 50p? Thank you. So I gave her 50p, and I put it in my pocket, and I walked off. And I was with some other people, and they said, "You look really chuffed for yourself." And I said, "I think I've just found a holy grail of Transformers." Now, I've been onto the YouTube community page, and I did post this, and they said that it could possibly be a knockoff, because there's a few little things, like it has occasionally on the knockoffs versions they have like loose legs, which this one hasn't, and the guns are all there and they all fire really well. And I've looked on the internet, and they said that it has like the real ones have like a rubbery nose cone, and this has got a rubbery nose cone, and it's really nicely coloured. So I'm not 100% sure if it is a knockoff or if it is a genuine one. If it's a genuine one, it's worth a ridiculous amount of money. If it's a knockoff, it's not worth as much. But I don't care, because this thing, being a knockoff or being a genuine one, is beautiful to hold, beautiful to transform. It's such an intuitive thing, and it's so beautiful. You can hold. Let me just look at that. Oh yes. Recently, they've been putting pictures of light piping on the internet. Now that is a pipe gasm. Surely that is just glorious. And like I say, 50 pence. It were in a real nasty state when I picked it up. I brought it home and got it scrubbed down with wife's toothbrush, and yeah, put it all back together. Glorious. Now, this is one of the few things that when my lad's seen it and he wants to hold it and play with it, and I always try and say, "Oh, wouldn't you be better off playing with Cybertron? Yeah, play with that one instead." This one is Daddy's toy, and it stays on the shelf. It's to be appreciated and not smashed about, because I've got a feeling that if this thing gets played with too much, it's going to end up getting broken. But yes, beautiful. So, thank you very much for watching. I will be doing a few more Transformer videos in the coming weeks, and do a few different bits and bobs. I've got some really good ideas of things I want to do. If you like it, press like. If you want to subscribe to future videos, press the subscribe button. And happy Transformer hunting. Bye bye.